I'm Julia Lawless. I'm the regent of the John Alden chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, from here in Midland. On behalf of the John Alden chapter, I warmly welcome all of our good citizens, all of you to our Good Citizens Recognition Program. We are here to honor these seniors from local high schools. The members of the John Alden chapter extend our sincere congratulations to each of you for being chosen from your high school as this year's Good Citizen. Your talents, activities, and achievements at school and in the community earned you this award. May you wear your DAR Good Citizens pin with honor and pride. We will discuss later what makes a good citizen, but the John Alden chapter is delighted to have all of you here today. I would also like to thank the Good Citizens Committee led by Joan Rogers for all the planning and prepping for today's program. At this time, I would like everyone to stand, if you are able to, place your right hand over your heart and recite with us the Pledge of Allegiance and then the American's Creed. You're going to find the American's Creed on your program. Please remain standing throughout the invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then the American's Creed. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed, a democracy in a republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, for which American patriots sacrificed their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies.
Please pray in your faith as I pray in mine. Our Father in heaven, we have gathered today to honor these students who exemplify leadership, dedication, and citizenship. Bless them with guidance and wisdom as they continue to move forward with their lives. Through their hard work and dedication, may they achieve their goals and desires of their hearts, and may they use those skills to bless the lives of others. May their leaders, teachers, and parents also be blessed for the vital roles that they give to the youth of our country, the next generation of rising leaders. Amen.
I too want to say welcome to the DAR Good Citizens School winners, to your families and school sponsors, to our DAR members and all of our guests. And I want to thank St. John's Episcopal Church for allowing us to have our DAR Good Citizens program here. And thank you to MCTV videographer Karen Thurlow for taping our ceremony. This year, 10 schools in our area have chosen a DAR Good Citizen from their senior class. We only have 9 today, but that's anyway. We thank all the schools for selecting their student and for helping us share this memorable occasion with these young people. Today, we have a special guest with us, the DAR State of Michigan Good Citizens Chair, Tiffany Dash. Welcome, Tiffany. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Joan, for the invitation to speak today. It is always a pleasure to celebrate our good citizens from across the state of Michigan. My name is Tiffany Dash, and I am the DAR State Chair of the Good Citizens Program and Scholarship Contest. It is an honor to recognize our high school leaders here today. In 2024, DAR of Michigan will recognize a DAR Good Citizen for the 88th year in a row. The program has seen growth, change, and adaptation through the decades, but remains true to the 4 essential qualities first outlined in 1936: dependability, service, patriotism, and leadership. Originally named the Good Citizenship Medal, Only young women were eligible to receive this recognition by a local chapter and receive a lapel pin, which I have a sample on today. Young men became eligible in the 1950s, and the committee's name was officially changed to DAR Good Citizens Program and Scholarship Contest in the 2000s. As of 2024, over $500,000 has been awarded in scholarships nationwide, with a record 5,932 students participating during the 2023-2024 school year. The Good Citizen program begins at the school level, with the student being identified by faculty and peers as someone who exemplifies the qualities of a good citizen. Dependability, which includes truthfulness, loyalty, and punctuality. Service, which includes cooperation, courtesy, and the consideration of others. Patriotism, which includes unselfish interest in family, school, community, and nation. And leadership, which includes personality, self-control, and the ability to assume responsibility. Once selected, students have the option to join the statewide scholarship contest by completing an essay on a specific prompt. This year's essay topic focused on service. Service is an essential attribute of a good citizen. Discuss how service can foster a strong sense of community and strengthen our American identity. The essay is written blind, meaning the topic is unknown to the student before the session begins, and the student can have no outside aids or references to be used. They have 2 hours to complete an essay of no more than 550 words. This is not an easy task, and as you will hear later, the students did a phenomenal job placing their thoughts on paper. To the school winners, your application packet, including the essay, has been submitted to 3 chapter judges who are non-DAR members to determine a chapter winner. This process is repeated at the state level, with the chapter winner's application and essay being submitted to 3 non-DAR member judges to determine the state winner. Judges look at each student's activities and accomplishments, contributions to their community, and extracurricular activities, as well as reading their essay. It is a tough job to have. The state winner will be recognized at the DAR of Michigan State Awards Day in April 2024. They will receive a special state Good Citizen pin and certificate, as well as a scholarship to be used for post-secondary educational pursuits. State winners move up to the district level, and district winners move up to the national level. As winners progress through the levels, scholarships continue to grow, with the national winner receiving a $10,000 scholarship, presented in Washington, D.C. It is my pleasure to join with the John Alden chapter this afternoon to congratulate and celebrate the good citizens of the 2024-2025 school year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tiffany. My name is Nancy Prosco, and I'm co-chair of the Good Citizens Committee, and it's my privilege to introduce our speaker today. Our speaker today, Chris Montenk, is someone many of you may not recognize by face, but if you've ever been to a Loons game or any event down at Dow Diamond, he is involved. You see, he's the president and general manager of the Great Lakes Loons, and in that role, he oversees all facets of operations for the Loons, Dow Diamond, and Sports Talk 100.9 FM, The Mid. Chris has spent 24 seasons in the sports and entertainment industry. Prior to the Loons, Chris served as Director of Promotions and New Business Development for the Altoona Curve and State College Spikes in Pennsylvania. During his first 3 seasons there, he was part of an organization that won the 2004 Larry McPhail Promotional Trophy, which is awarded to the team having the top promotional effort in minor league baseball. And in 2006, the John H. Johnson President's Trophy, which is a minor league baseball's top award presented annually to honor the complete baseball franchise. Chris joined the Loons in 2006 as Assistant General Manager of Marketing and Promotions and served in other leadership roles within the organization before being named the Loons President and General Manager on April 6, 2021. So this year was his 4th season leading the organization. Under Chris's leadership, the Loons enjoyed a very successful inaugural season where they entertained over 324,000 people in 2007. I know I was at many of those games, and I'm sure some of you were also. He also played a key role in the Dow Diamond hosting 2008 Midwest League All-Star Game. Chris is a native of Portsmouth, Ohio. He holds a bachelor degree in business administration and a minor in sports management from Otterbein University in Westerville, Ohio. He lives in Midland with his wife Nellie and their daughter Tatum and their 2 dogs, Scout and Sully. So please welcome Chris.
Wow, that was a great introduction. We may have an opening at the radio station if you have an interest, Nancy. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored to be here with everyone here today, and our purpose is to celebrate some exceptional young individuals as the recipients of the Good Citizens Award. The awards being presented today are not just an acknowledgement of academic excellence, but really a recognition of character. Character that embodies respect for others, a commitment to making our community a better place, and I would say a deep understanding of the responsibilities we all share as members of our community. So when I was asked to share some words today, I began learning about the Good Citizens program. The pillars, dependability, service, leadership, patriotism, really resonated with me, as I would assume they undoubtedly do with our students being honored here today. Because in many ways, as I was really learning about the program and the org, those core principles somewhat mirror the values of the organization I've been part of over the last 18 years with the Great Lakes Loons and the Michigan Baseball Foundation. So our values are integrity, respect, service excellence, results, teamwork, and community. So those values are about honesty, committing to always doing the right thing, especially when no one's looking. It is about respect for others, your coworkers, our guests. It's about always striving to exceed expectations in your role, in your career, and also how you engage and treat others. It's about generating positive outcomes for our organization, but also the community. And also doing that in partnership with your peers, your teammates, as we call each other, that work together. So our staff members all kind of embrace and commit to a set of expectations that really drive our culture, the success of our organization, and hopefully create positive outcomes and scenarios for our fans and the community. I'm going to share 3 that I think align with qualities that each of you demonstrate. The first is a solutions provider. A solutions provider is empowered to identify problems, readily commit to action, and make decisions demonstrating sound judgment. You find creative ways to find alternative solutions, and that you focus your attention and efforts on the solution, not the problem. The second, the wow factor, bear with me, this may seem a little cheesy. We're also a baseball team in the business of entertaining. The wow factor means that you eagerly embrace challenges, continually strive to exceed expectations and impress our guests. You dazzle the senses with your incredible know-how and exceptional customer care, and you turn ordinary interactions into extraordinary encounters. And perhaps the most important for us is the Loons Way. The Loons Way means quality in all actions, a commitment to high standards, and performance excellence. It's an understanding that you are always a loon inside and outside of work. You share and seek knowledge and improvement in everything you do, and you champion the success of your teammates and consistently demonstrate a we versus I mentality. I see a truly unique and impressive group of high school seniors that I think readily commits to action, that continually strives to exceed expectations, and commits to high standards in the quality of your actions. The Loons and MBF share in the mission of fostering a sense of belonging and pride in our community. At the heart of that, it's about enriching the lives of our communities that we serve by creating memorable experiences for all and including everyone as Loons family. And at the heart of the mission, it's really understanding that Loons baseball is about more than just the game. It's about community, building relationships, and serving others. It's about giving back to the community in tangible ways, whether leveraging the financial success for the Loons, for charitable giving to other nonprofits, lending the talent of our people to support nonprofits and projects in our community, or just simply rolling up our sleeves and providing sweat equity for service projects. We try to intentionally align our actions and our efforts to support the mission. If any of you play sports or at least follow sports, you'll know that success on the field is driven by player performance through teamwork and individual player performance that generates statistics. In my industry, it's home runs and RBI and strikeouts. But for the Loons, we measure our success by the stats we generate in the community. We don't have control over how good or bad the players are in terms of the quality of the on-field product, so we focus on how we impact into the community. Since our inception, over $1.4 million have been awarded to grants to other nonprofits that serve young people across 14 counties throughout the region. We have a volunteer program. We don't volunteer, we volunteer, that requires all of our staff members to donate a portion of their work time to support nonprofits and service projects in the community. That generates a little over 600 hours of time donated each year. We were excited. This is a stat that we were very proud of, but we recently achieved 11,000 total hours of time donated. And if you extrapolate that out, that would be one person donating 24 hours a day for about 450 days. Know that giving back and serving others doesn't require grand gestures. It is truly your consistent, everyday actions that cumulatively create the greatest impact. So our Good Citizens Award recipients, as I mentioned before, are not just exceptional students. They are the future leaders of our community. So for everyone that's here in attendance, I would just say to you, let us be inspired by them. Let us commit to upholding the values that they exhibit in our lives, and just let us collectively come together to support and create, I think, a stronger, more vibrant community where every individual just like our students here today, have an opportunity to thrive. So in closing, I'll offer just a quick bit of advice. As you begin your career in whatever field or profession it may be, ensure that it aligns with your passion and your values. I wake up every day and I go to an absolutely beautiful ballpark and I go to work. For me, I say work because I genuinely love what I do. I have passion for what I do. And that's because it aligns with my passion. That's the game of baseball, people, and community. In the organization I'm part of, their values align with mine. So know that when you're in a scenario when you're in your career and it aligns with your passion and your value, it's no longer work, it's fun. And fun is good. Equally important, doing good is fun. So I would say to each of you, do good. Continue doing what you're doing because you're doing it right. Doing that can uplift others, and if you can uplift others, we can all have a community that we all thrive in. So congratulations, it's very well deserved. Thank you, everybody.
I have to put down the microphone just a bit. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your coming and speaking. And just a comment. I think that most of our good citizens are around the same age as the Great Lake Loons. So I'm Joan Rogers. I'm a co-chair of the Good Citizens program, and I think I've at least corresponded with many of you, parents, good citizens, etc. And after reading about the many accomplishments that all of you have already made, I'm convinced that your schools did an excellent job in choosing each one of you. You are a marvelous group of young people. I'm amazed at all the things that you managed to fit into your time. We will announce our chapter winner after all of our good citizens are introduced. Our winner does not yet know of his or her selection. We hope that this year's chapter winner advances to state, and perhaps our division group and national level. Someone will. Perhaps it will be our chapter winner. And now, one at a time, as I always I told David earlier, I said I will ask each DIR Good Citizen by school, starting with Beaverton, to come forward to my right with your family, your school sponsors, and other staff too. As you come forward, I will tell about a few of your many activities. You will receive a DAR Good Citizen pin, which a parent may pin on you, and also a DAR Good Citizen certificate. Then a DAR member will take a picture of you, and that's Kim over there. Your family, school sponsors, and teachers. So whoever would like to come up and talk about your student. Now, I'm going to go alphabetically. Oh, no. After the picture, I would like each of the DAR Good Citizens to say just a little bit about what your future plans are after graduation. Doesn't have to be long, just even, I don't know what I'm going to do, but just a little bit about what happens after graduation. School sponsors, representatives, and parents are welcome to say a few words if they would like to. So I'm going alphabetically by school. Beaverton is first on my list. So David, you will be the first DAR Good Citizen. Betsy will give you the certificate and pin, and then Kim will organize you for a photo. And while everybody is coming up, I'm going to tell a little bit about each one of you. And I did get some pronunciations, so forgive me if I mess up the pronunciations. So David Abreu is the Good Citizen from Beaverton High School. He is the son of Yaima Grio Reyes and Ioani Abreu, and his school sponsor is Misty Johnson. David is involved with Business Professionals of America, is the president, has organized and led multiple fundraisers, and has competed at regional and state level events. He is a member and historian of the National Honor Society. David competes in varsity track and field and was given a sportsmanship award, and was the founder of the International Club, which helps students connect with different cultures around the world through cultural cuisines. He also works almost every weekday morning.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for all of you who showed up. My name is David. I'm from Beaverton High School. I'd like to pursue nursing at Saginaw Valley University. I would like to go and get my master's so I can become a nurse practitioner, one day starting my own practice. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Misty Johnson. I'm the academic counselor at Beaverton. David has always been a kind, caring, and very inquisitive person. He demonstrates passion and natural leadership in each role that he takes on. I enjoy having conversations with David about happenings in the world or past events. He's always looking to gain more knowledge and wisdom while also voicing his opinion. That we also enjoy to hear his point of view as a young person. And for Beaverton and the community, we truly appreciate everything that he does in his projects for the community and his fellow students. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Autumn Franson is the good citizen from Bullet Creek High School. She is the daughter of Heidi Franson and Kevin Franson, and her school sponsor is Jennifer Holcomb Brown. Autumn is a runner in varsity cross country, varsity track and field, and indoor track club, and has received awards in all three. She is a member of varsity marching and concert band, was given a coach's award at band camp, and participated in state solo and ensemble competition. She is a member and vice president of the National Honor Society, a member of student council and the school peer-to-peer program, as well as a member of Creekers for a Cause.
My name is Autumn, and I'm currently in Bullet Creek's early college program. So this year I'm taking classes at both my high school and Delta College. Next year I will take all of my classes at Delta College, and then I plan to transfer to Saginaw Valley State University to major in elementary education. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Holcomb Brown, the counselor at Bullet Creek, and I appreciate the John Eldon chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution for giving us this opportunity to honor a student. It's a great privilege to be able to do that. Autumn was one of 3 seniors who were first selected by our staff, and then the 3 top students were voted on by their classmates, and Autumn rose to the top. I've had the pleasure of working with Autumn through Creekers for a Cause as the advisor, as well as being her counselor, and she's been an active and contributing member of our group, and we really appreciate her kind heart. Our crew of dedicated members volunteer within our school and throughout the community. They join forces when there's a need, such as somebody being diagnosed with a life-threatening condition, and Autumn has helped us to raise money for those families to ease the financial burden during those times. One of Autumn's teachers shared with me that she consistently impresses her, with her diligence, compassion, and drive to be her best possible self, and I fully agree with that statement. We're super proud of Autumn and look forward to her sharing her compassion and kindness with her future students.
Thank you. Abigail Chapman is the good citizen from Calvary Baptist Academy. She is the daughter of Cheryl Chapman and Timothy Chapman, and her school sponsor is Eric Lewis. Abby participates in music and drama, choir, varsity choir, band, piano lessons, voice lessons, flute lessons, school play, and fine arts competition, and has received awards in many of these areas. She received a Christian Character Award and was on the A Honor Roll. Abby grew up in Peru with her missionary parents and speaks fluent Spanish. and she took on a student leadership role in a mission trip last summer. Abigail would like to become a teacher.
Hello, my name is Abby Chapman, and my future plans are I'm still not sure if I want to go to college directly after graduation, but I do know that I want to go into the field of education, probably elementary or special needs education.
We're really grateful for the chance Abby's had to be chosen for this participation in this activity. And it was great to hear what was things that were said today and things that we as Christians actually align with. So Abby had the privilege of growing up on the mission field in Peru, and she was born there. So the last 2 years living back here in Michigan have been challenging, but she's responded really well, and we're just grateful for her and what things God has for her in the future.
Now, I'm going to put down to my low height. And change pages. I'll get it later. Capri Joy Lynch is a good citizen from Coleman High School. She is the daughter of Melissa Lynch and Gary Lynch, and her school sponsor is Rachel Hamina. Capri is a busy person, and I think I'm just going to list the activities she is involved in: powerlifting, track and field, bowling, jazz, concert and marching band, drum major, student board representative, student council, National Honor Society, and sixth-year board scholar. Quite a challenge, Capri.
Hello, my name is Capri Lynch. I plan to study biological laboratory science at Davenport University. I plan to become a physical therapist, hopefully, and then be a part of their powerlifting program there as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hamina. I'm the Student Support Specialist over at Coleman Junior Senior High School. Now, I know Capri said hopefully, but I'm telling you, anything she puts her mind to, she's gonna do, so she's definitely gonna get that done. I actually started at Coleman in February, but when I received the paperwork for the DAR Good Citizen, I instantly thought of Capri. Though, to make sure I wasn't quite too biased, I asked the staff, and they all agreed with me that Capri met all of the standards to be a good citizen, so awesome. Congrats, Capri.
Thank you. Lily Winslow is a good citizen from Freeland High School. She is the daughter of Amy Ann Winslow and Aaron Winslow, and her school sponsor is Amy Melton. Lily is a member of the Green Club and has been president for several years. She has been the class treasurer and executive secretary of the student council. Lily is on the Freeland High School honor roll and has received the Freeland High School Kindness Award. She is a 4-H member and is on the 4-H State Youth Leadership Council. Lily is also the Be the Change Vice President and a member and secretary of Freeland Performing Arts.
Hi everybody, my name's Lily Winslow, and my plans after high school are to study anthropology, Bachelor of Arts, and on the pre-law track, and eventually go to law school to pursue a career in criminal law. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Amy Melton. I'm Lily's guidance counselor at Freeland High School. And Lily was selected by our staff for a variety of different ways to be our good citizen this year. She is always working to better herself, her community, and her school. She's dedicated to service, she's dependable, and she is always looking out for other people. When staff were asked to describe why Lily should be nominated for this opportunity, some of their comments were, Lily always offers to help others and spend her days sharing kindness and a positive attitude wherever she goes. She connects with both students and staff as she tries to be inclusive of everyone. And Lily leads in the classroom and always has a friendly disposition. So Lily is an asset to our school, her peers, and our community, and that is why we have nominated her for this prestigious award.
Braden D. is a good citizen from Gladwin High School. He is the son of Kristen D. and Jerem D., and his school sponsor is Principal Elizabeth Brown. Braden has been involved with Gladwin varsity baseball. He is a member and volunteer of the National Honor Society and has been a longtime volunteer for Christmas Kindness. Braden is a student in Claire Gladwin Culinary Arts CTE and was named a Culinary CTE Outstanding Student. He has worked and learned in various restaurants, is interested in the culinary industry, and is hoping to one day own his own restaurant. He also enjoys outdoor activities and loves playing sports.
Hello, my name is Braden. I'm from Gladwin High School, and my future plans are to go to Mid-Michigan Community College and pursue a business degree, and then hopefully transfer to Northwood. And then, as she said, I'm interested in the restaurant industry, hope to one day own my own restaurant, and yeah.
Good afternoon, my name is JD, and I have the privilege of being Braden's father, and this is his mother, Kristen. All I can say is God has been good to us. We are very blessed. My older son had a privilege to get this award a couple years ago, and I need to give credit where credit is due. It is not us, it is often in spite of us, but the good Father up in heaven has guided our son, and he thankfully has followed his Creator's lead, and he's taught him the good fruit that the teachers and everyone sees in action. So you hope that as a parent what you do inside the home translates outside the home, and so though Elizabeth Brown couldn't be here today, she nominated our son, and that tells me that he's not just putting on a mask at home, he's doing good things out in the public. And I have to admit, I gave up my man card a long time ago when it comes to grilling at our house. His gift with food is far surpassed mine. And he uses that gift. It's a universal language, food, and he uses that gift in a lot of good ways and serves a lot of people. And we're very proud of him and grateful to God for him. So thank you for being here.
Oh, that sounds good. Jessica Chai is a good citizen from H.H. Dow High School. She is the daughter of Li Su Lin and Youngjo Chai, and her school sponsor is Lori Halberg. Here today from Dow High is Counselor Jill English. Jessica is on the Michigan Student Board of Delegates, the Michigan Association of Student Councils and Honor Societies, and is on the Executive Board. And she is the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion DEI Committee founder and chair. She is a member of the Dow High Marching Band, the Symphonic Band, and Symphony Orchestra, is a drum major and principal flute section leader, with several solo and ensemble regional and state awards, along with other music awards. Jessica is president, chapter lead, and outreach lead of the Dear Asian Youth Dow High chapter. She is and has been involved with many science-related programs in and out of school. She plans to continue work in several of those fields after school, including biochemistry and neuroscience.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jessica Chai. I'm a senior at Dow High School this year, and I do plan on studying biochemistry and neuroscience in undergraduate, for my undergraduate degree, and hopefully going on to med school and becoming a neurologist.
Hi, my name is Jill English, and I'm Jessica's school counselor at Dow High School. And I have a confession to make because I forgot that this event was today until I checked my calendar last night, and I had not written down some comments about Jessica, even though there are many. So I pulled up my computer last night and started rereading the letter of recommendation that I wrote for her college applications. It's difficult to summarize Jessica because she is deeply involved in so many initiatives for the betterment of our school and our community. So I decided to see what AI could do to help me with a summary. I typed the following prompt into AI. What one word would you use to represent the student described in the following letter? And then I copied and pasted my letter of recommendation. The answer was trailblazer. At first, I wasn't really pleased with the response because I didn't think it was a warm enough word to represent Jessica's compassion for others. But I really liked the explanation it gave about why this word was selected. This word captures her leadership, advocacy, commitment to mental health and diversity, academic excellence, and passion for both the arts and STEM. She is clearly someone who is making an impact, inspiring others, and paving the way for future positive change. Jessica is a trailblazer. She is a leader who sets an example for others. I'll read some of the highlights that were already mentioned because they're worth mentioning again. Her passion for mental health advocacy is particularly inspiring. She is creating a peer mentorship program to raise awareness around suicide prevention and foster a culture of compassion and support among her peers. Her commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion is evident through her roles as co-chair on our school's Student Diversity Board, as chapter lead of Dear Asian Youth, as the inclusivity co-chair for the Midland Area Youth Action Council, and she serves on the executive board for the Michigan Student Board of Delegates, where she founded and is chairing the DEI committee. She also leads with her musical talents, as she was the senior drum major for the Dow High Marching Band this past season, and is gearing up for concert season as the first chair flute player. I'll end with a scenario that I witnessed several weeks ago. I was at the Dow High Orchestra concert, and Jessica walked in and headed to the row right in front of me. She was there to support her younger brother. As she made her way down the row to her seat, she was bombarded with, "Hi Jessica, hi Jessica, hi Jessica, hi Jessica," and she had to keep doing this because everybody was so happy to see her. She seemed a little taken aback, but said with a smile like, "Oh my goodness, hi everyone." She is a voice and a leader. She lights up a room, and she's a voice and a leader for a diverse group of students in our school and works tirelessly to create positive change. Congratulations, Jessica.
Thank you. Unfortunately, our good citizen from Meridian is unable to be here today, but I would like to tell you about him. Tyler Hale is a good citizen from Meridian Early College High School. He is the son of Amber Hale and Keith Hale, and his school sponsor is Amy Boxey. Tyler has participated in several sports: basketball, track and field, cross country, and football, and was cross country All-State 2 times. He has volunteered multiple times for youth sports. He is a member and treasurer of the National Honor Society and has volunteered in service projects, including blood drives and community cleanup events. Tyler has been a member of Students Against Destructive Decisions and Relay for Life. He says he'd like to major in kinesiology. Next person is Ella Karbowski. Ella Karbowski is a good citizen from Midland High School. She is the daughter of Holly Mosier and Jeffrey Karbowski, and her school sponsor is Shay Lampy. Here today from Midland High is Principal Tila Sherman and Assistant Principal Taylor Sargent. Ella is a member of Student Council and Vice President this year. Ella is a member of she is a member of the National Honor Society and serves as the Blood Drive Lead Chair. She is an International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate, and her extended essay was on the Blackfeet Native Americans and their cultural connection to the buffalo. Ella is a member and secretary of the Midland Area Youth Action Council. She was involved in the creation of the Midland Legacy magazine. She was the founder and current president of the Disc Golf Club, and she also works part-time.
My name is Ella Karbowski, and I plan to attend a university and study biology and anthropology. I plan to eventually go to medicine school and have a career in the medical field.
Hi, my name is Taylor Surgeon, and I'm a proud assistant principal at Midland High School, and it's my distinct honor to recognize an extraordinary student who exemplifies the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism, all the hallmarks of the Good Citizens Award. Ella has proven through her dedication and actions that she is not only a leader, but also a beacon of hope and pride in our school and community. I don't think it was mentioned, but she is inspired by her great-grandfather, who was a World War II paratrooper, and Ella carries forward this legacy of dedication to both family and country, whether that's from serving the Blackfeet Nation to uplifting her local community through projects like the Midland Legacy magazine. She's demonstrated a profound understanding of leadership that's rooted in empathy, respect, and inclusivity. Additionally, her leadership roles that were previously mentioned have showcased her initiatives and abilities to inspire others. Her efforts on the Midland Youth Action Council, which was allocating funds to support nonprofits, highlight her belief in empowering others to create lasting change. When I spoke with staff, I think the biggest thing they talked about that was Ella doesn't just embody the values of the Good Citizens Award, she lives them. Her passion for service and leadership, alongside a deep appreciation for others, promises a bright future for all the lives she's going to touch. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see how you will continue to shape your legacy and serve our community and serve our world. Please join me again in congratulating Ella on this remarkable achievement.
Thank you. Julia Lovett is a good citizen from Windover High School. She is the daughter of Nora Potasek and Rob Potasnik, and her school sponsor is Principal Scott Hewitt. Here today from Windover is Counselor Jerome Zoomer. Julia says she was a part of the prom committee. She participated in peer-to-peer and helped run multiple luncheons for the Cancer Society culinary. And Julia works 2 jobs. From what I have read, Julia has found Windover a place where she felt like she mattered, and is now a student leader that makes other students find the same welcome and opportunity that she enjoyed as a fresh young newcomer at Windover. I read that she is a passionate and hardworking individual with a gift for writing, who strives for perfection in all she does.
Okay, I'm Julia. I'm actually only a junior, so I don't even know what I want to be yet. I just know that I want to be like in the medical field and help people as much as I can. And I don't know what else to say.
Hello, I'm Chip Zoomer. I'm also 6'9", so. But Julia is, my first years at Windover is this year, coming out of retirement. Sometimes I don't know why, but I did. But Julia, good story about her is that I came in there not knowing what to expect as a counselor, and she came up to me, and it's probably about the 3rd day, and she goes, "Chip, do you like it here?" And I go, yeah, it's good. He goes, "Are you scared?" "No, I don't think so." And at that point, I didn't know what I was getting into, but that's the kind of person she is. She just cares about people, and she's a leader, and she's good for the school and good for the students. And congratulations, Julia.
Now I can bring it down again. Thank you, Julia. As you can see, all of these young people are amazing, and I have included only a small part of the things they have done, and they have many different interests. I see great things for all of them in the future. Congratulations to all of our student winners. Wear your pin with pride. And now, our John Alden chapter winner, who was selected by the judges this year, is Jessica Chai of H.H. Dow High School. Jessica, I'm going to hand you a copy of the essay that you wrote, and I would like you to read it, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And it should be right back here where I have it hidden so nobody else could know who it was. So,
Do you want me to just go ahead?
go right ahead.
Okay. For the last 2.5 centuries, the American people have struggled with their concept of identity. The underlying question behind it all: who qualifies as American? From generations of slavery, brutal torture, abuse, and exploitation, to generations of discriminatory Jim Crow laws, the color of your skin has determined your Americanness. Now we would like to believe our definition of American identity has evolved, grown. Yet only 4 years ago did the extent of police brutality and systemic racism come to light with the tragic death of George Floyd, sparking countless volunteers to give millions of hours to a greater cause, many times risking their lives to fight for justice. The Black Lives Matter movement had been born. In service to Mr. Floyd and the countless other victims of the past, the millions of people supporting the Black Lives Matter movement had not only crossed socioeconomic, political, and racial boundaries to create a community full of those who believed in a better future, but also renewed in themselves a sense of unique American pride in their identity. In addition to the deadly virus and police brutality, turning on the news in 2020 to see elderly Asian people be assaulted in the streets and hearing the deadly COVID-19 branded as the China virus and Kung flu made me feel beyond distant from being American. But being victims of hate crimes is not the only thing that Asian Americans are capable of. I saw my identity represented in countless doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers who went above and beyond their jobs, volunteering and assisting those in need. In addition, the Stop AAPI movement arose during this time, not only bringing to education about historical discrimination dating back to the Chinese Exclusion Act, but also joining forces with the Black Lives Matter movement. While the model minority myth had driven a wedge between those marginalized communities historically, pitting Hispanic people and Black people against a manufactured, unrealistic standard of Asian excellence, the tragic events of 2020 and subsequent problem solving and service had unexpectedly brought us all together. Growing up, the concept of being American was a foreign concept, always just out of reach. My eyes too small, hair too dark, skin too yellow. But over the past few years following 2020 and the beginning of my high school, dedicating hundreds of hours to volunteering, service, and community organization, I have learned those who are often mistaken as not American are oftentimes the most American of us all. The dedication of time and energy to the well-being and success of others not only increases life expectancy and pride in American identity to the volunteer, but in the process creates a collective American identity. The idea that no matter your background, race, sexual orientation, gender, socioeconomic status, political, religious beliefs, or age, you are American, and you are part of something far greater than yourself. I've always believed in the power of individuals to change the world, 1 minute, 1 word, 1 action at a time. To me, service is empowering others to reach their full potential and giving every single person around you the skills and opportunities they need to realize their dreams. Why, you may ask? Well, you never know who may become the next American hero. Thank you.
And we congratulate you as our chapter winner. From our DAR John Alden chapter, we have a gift for you, which will be presented by our regent, Julia Lawless.
Congratulations. Very small token of our appreciation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you can stay here. We have a tribute that did not make it here on time, but we did a tribute. It was done by the office of the state senator, which we've done for several years. And as I say, it'll be here in the next week or so. But we have a special tribute for you from the state of Michigan. It is and will be signed by Governor Whitmer, Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist, Senator McDonald-Rivet, and Representative Schuette. I would like to read it, but it's not here. So they said that they would give it to me, either bring it to the school, or they would give it to me or bring it to the school sometime in the next week. But the tribute is to you and was done by signed by all of these people in the state government. So again, congratulations, Jessica, and best wishes for your future plans. Thank you. Following our adjournment, we would like to get a picture of all of our school winners in front, well, let's see, I said in front of the fireplace. No, we're going to do it over here. And we will use the emails that the students provided to send out the pictures that were taken, the group picture and the individual picture. And at this time, I would like to thank everyone for coming and helping us celebrate this special day with these outstanding students. Thank you to all the committee members and to everyone who is helping out with this recognition ceremony. We do have refreshments over here on the table to my right, so please help yourselves. But we will focus on getting a picture of the Good Citizen students over here, and I think there's enough room for people to get the refreshments too. So thank you for coming.